Welcome to another episode of Retrospective Gaming. In this episode, I will be reviewing Grand Theft Auto 3. I was working on my review for Fallout Tactics, and I'm almost done that. But something happened. I watched This Is How You Don't Play Grand Theft Auto 3, and I had the sudden urge to play and beat Grand Theft Auto 3. It's been years since I've played this game, and I'm really glad to go back and play this game once again. It brought back some great memories, and now I'm here to give you my thoughts on Grand Theft Auto 3. The game starts off with you, the silent protagonist, robbing a bank in Liberty City with your girlfriend Catalina until everything goes wrong. Why? Because that bitch shoots you and leaves you for dead. You know, that sounds like something my ex would do. Anyways, you are sentenced to prison, but on your way to being transported, your transport is intercepted and you and a man called 8-Ball are freed. After that, 8-Ball takes you to meet the Leone family. That's where you start off in Grand Theft Auto 3. How do you work your way up in this game? Well, it's Grand Theft Auto. You do missions that range from escorting prostitutes to a party to helping someone fight off the cartel. One thing that I've always enjoyed about this game is the voice acting. It's very good, especially for a game that came out in 2001. It makes up for the fact that your character does not have a voice. You'll be dealing with the Mafia, the Triads, the Yakuza, the Cartel, and more. And the characters deliver on their parts. It really helps with the story. But while the voice acting is good, some of it's just flat out hilarious and fucking cheesy. My favorite line in the game is when one of the pedestrians screams, "My mother's my sister." If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. I laughed when I first played this game, and I will laugh every time I play it. It's fucking ridiculous, and I love it. I have a short attention span, so any game that gets me to explore the areas, search for secrets, and do everything that I can in that game is awesome to me. I really enjoyed the setting in Grand Theft Auto 3, Liberty City. I tried to do everything that I can, search for secrets, and just have fun. Now that might be me being a little biased because I am from the East Coast and Liberty City is based off of New York City, but I enjoyed the setting. My favorite area is Portland Island. It's gritty and urban, and I really enjoyed doing the stunts in that area too. When I went back and played this game, at first I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it. Especially not as much as I did when I first played it over 10 years ago. My thoughts were that it was very simple compared to the Grand Theft Auto games that came out after this, so I wouldn't enjoy it. But you know what? I was wrong. I really enjoyed playing Grand Theft Auto 3. It might be simple, but you know what? That's not always bad. There are other things that you can do besides the missions. You can collect hidden items, search around, or if you want to collect some extra cash, you can do extra missions in ambulance, taxi, or if you want to be a vigilante. But you don't have to play them. I'm going to be honest with you. You get enough money from the missions. In fact, you get so much money from doing the missions that you won't need to do anything else to get money. When I first played this game, I never really paid attention to the radio stations, but after replaying it, there are two stations that I really like. Game Radio FM, because it has songs from Royce da 5'9" and Sean Price. I can appreciate that. But my favorite radio station in Grand Theft Auto 3 is KJA Radio. I actually looked up the playlist on the internet and found out that the songs were from an artist named Scientist. Thanks to Grand Theft Auto 3, I am a fan of his music. I've said a lot of good things about this game, but there are things that I didn't like, and that's expected. The camera. The camera can be a pain in the ass at times. I had this one problem with the camera, where I was trying to fight a couple of cartel members, and the camera kept on zooming in behind me when I'm trying to focus on the people ahead of me, and it made it really difficult and a pain in the ass to try and win that fight. I did not care for any of the boat missions in this game. It was just very dull and boring. I didn't like the way the water felt. It was just dull to me. I didn't enjoy it. Now this is nitpicking, but when you go inside ammunition to buy weapons and armor, you have to run over the icon, buy it, and wait a couple seconds for it to pop up again. I never liked this. I just prefer using a menu instead of that. But it's not really a big deal. It's just nitpicking. Now for the answer you've all been waiting for. Do I recommend Grand Theft Auto 3? Hell yes, it's a great game, and even though it's been over a decade since the game came out, I still think it holds up very well. It's not as impressive as it was when I first played it, but I still had fun with the game, and that's what counts. When I play games from my childhood, I look to see if I can still have fun with it. I understand that I might not have as much fun with it, or it might not be as graphically impressive as it was when it first came out, but if I can still have fun with the game, if I could still beat it and thoroughly enjoy it, then it's a great game in my book, and Grand Theft Auto 3 is a game that I would recommend to anyone. It did a lot for its genre. It's a game that a lot of people consider revolutionary. It got a lot of praise, and rightfully so. Thanks for watching this review. If you have any questions or you just want to talk, leave a comment or send me a message on Twitter. But before I end this video, I'll leave you with a little story about my first time playing Grand Theft Auto 3. I was 12 years old, and all I wanted to do at first was just fight people. That's it. Just beat people up, and that's it. That's the only thing I was really excited about when I first played Grand Theft Auto 3. So I tried fighting people, and I sucked at it. I remember I tried going up to a prostitute and fighting her, and for some reason she kicked my ass. That's how bad I was at the game at 12 years old. Even though it's not that hard to fight people in the game, a hooker beat my ass. I couldn't even get 2 hits off on her. Ridiculous, right? Looking back, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Have a good day.